So, do you think that it means that the middleman should be worried about it? I think that they should be a bit worried, although maybe their function will evolve or whatever. Who knows? I don't like to talk about the future in blockchain because it's like futurologist is not my main my main capability. So if we understand that taking today's economy and taking today's economical order, whatever it is, we took the global production. We can think, and we might be right that a lot of resources that nowadays are dedicated to middleman activities will shift to other places, to any places. That money, that resource will change from hands, and there will be also a lot of resources freed up about fraud. Every leak produced by fraud and corruption is more likely to not getting lost. So now humans again have the ability of that resources to make all the things. Let's see what kind of things we could do. And all on the history, the money circuit has been so evolved, tested, and raised that now, after that evolution, traffic is changing, the directions are changing, and progressively but radically, all that directions of money is changing, and in a kind of sociological Venturi effect, wealth recirculates. And you might ask yourself, what is this thing about the Venturi effect? And it's easy. And when I was a child and I was in the car with my father and he opened the window, I was asking him why was this that noise on the current and why that happened. And he explained me that it was the Venturi effect. Well, air is world wealth. And blockchain has opened the window. So now all the thing after opening the window is like this. It's like we're going like ooh, with a lot of wine, and the recirculation of wealth is producing this. So why I'm calling it recirculation, not redistribution? It's very easy, and it's like if you redistribute something, it implies that someone takes something from any part and put it in another part. But why? Who? So that's why maybe redistribution as a concept is like a bit centralized. Always there has been anybody to decide where to remove resources and where to put them. But recirculation is different, it's natural flow. It's like people will behave in another way, economy will evolve, and the money will just circulate. It's like about like this. Like if we are building a new system for interacting socially, politically, and economically, and we are in a very important moment in history. I don't know if you agree, but I really think that we must do it better now. But to do it better now, I think it's difficult to agree on what errors we made in the past and how to avoid errors. But that doesn't mean that we cannot and we have to refrain from trying for it. And I would like to show you some chart figures. These are taken from the World Bank database and some indicators. I'm not going to go through them, but what this reflects is like, imagine a household, just a normal household, in which the available money and resources is spent on leisure, clothes, whatever things, but while there is no money for going to school, or for eating every day, or for having fresh water, or for having medical attention, what do you think that will happen in that household? Intense conflict will arise, like we are seeing now in the humankind household. This is exactly what we are doing. These figures reflect that we are doing that. We are spending a lot of things while there is no fresh water, there is no electricity, there is no medical attention for everybody. And then you look at the news and you see that how the world is now. And I really think that there is a risk of collapse if this goes like this. And then there will be no markets. All the people there is like empowering some kind of policies to free up markets and to make the markets like they are, they won't succeed, because I think they could be not realizing that if we go on like this, we will collapse. There will be no market, there will be no buyers and no sellers, because we will be all like, I don't know why, but I really think that we could not follow like this, and now we have an excellent opportunity to begin working on this. That's why I'm trying to get this concept and to spread it out in a lot of people that could share some of this interest, and to try to maybe reflect on how to find ways to make welfare recirculate. And then there is one thing, like, very curious, that if you realize we took, like, for example, the gold or petrol reserves, not the reserves, but the quantity of petrol or gold that the human could reach, it was much less than now, because technology has allowed people and the petrol industry, for example, to get to that petrol that is deeply buried, that 100 years ago was not possible. I think that blockchain is doing exactly the same. It's allowing us to bring those hidden values to the surface and can bring models. And I'm not talking only about business models, but bring models about things that were hidden and were not used. For example, there is, the hidden values and the new types of money. Everywhere, like we were saying before, we look around, we start seeing money moving differently. For example, projects as Gibet provide these new types completely for charitable purposes, building decentralized charitable organization. That what we are doing is just, okay, you want to donate something, okay, you will receive the money, but first you have to demonstrate that you have fulfilled your purpose, and then you get the money. That's a new way of moving the money. So that's why I like to call it the new pipes of money. And these new pipes are transparent, are accessible, are inclusive, auditable, and smart. It's like money is not dumb anymore. So you want to help me? What do you need more than being accountable, transparent, fast? It's like marvelous. So to try to build these models, I have thought I wouldn't dare to call it a methodology because it's very, very simple and obvious, but it's like, first detect those hidden values, where are they? Just try to think in any reason that could make a value to not be hidden. For example, senior people. Just thinking in, senior people have a lot of experience that could give to young people, but they are retired, and it wouldn't be well seen to charge or to be paid for that thing, because there is a bidirectional relationship in that. So there is a value there, and then you can get it, and maybe that guy that is providing a value could decide, okay, not to be free, but to make other things with that money. And as this, there are more, then, when you find that value, I think it shouldn't be, or it must not be blockchain. Could be other technologies. I don't want to get in this debate now, but it's like you have to deliver that value. You have to extract it, and it's true. Although it has not to be compulsory with blockchain, but blockchain has the ability to get these values out in the market and deliver them. Maybe when we get more adoption, but this is going very fast. We are not gonna last a lot until people is using this like we are using WhatsApp now. And then make an impact. Then when you have detected and extracted the value, then you can make the impact that you want. For example, hidden values. I'm gonna go very, very fast. In Primecoin, there is a hidden value in the mining process, and in a storage, Mason, and Filecoin as well. And there is a very special and huge hidden value. There is the value of our loyalty to any brand. That's why I created Shelpin. There is the mixing of shop and help. If we look at through the lens of the detect, extract, and make an impact, detect. It's like brands are facing extreme competition now. So they have the ability of establishing emotional links is a very, very powerful competitive advantage. So if you tokenize the value of that loyalty, giving the customer some funds so he can send it to social projects, you are extracting that value, and you are making an impact by making sure that the money is spent on the pretended cause. So let's see at these big numbers. The first one, I can't even pronounce it. I don't know how many yards it's called. Are they? But that's the household consumption in 2005, according to the World Bank. And this 1.5 billion is the number of individual donors in 2016. And this is a little calculation taken also from some World Bank database and NGOs. And in fact, with the 0.76 of the household consumption,
you could resolve, you could have people eating every day, every HIV sick people be treated, and everybody in the world have access to fresh water. Just 0.76. 0.76, it's amazing. And then if we dream a bit, if we take that other figure about the donors, there are 1 billion. So imagine, let's dream, as I was saying, that they are making an expenditure, a monthly expenditure that implies a giving back of $100. So the yearly purchases would be that, and if that brand's donated just 1% of that, we would be generating and making recirculate that amount of money, 18 billion dollars a year, just with $100, and just with the people that is accustomed to donate. So I think that makes me think about pushing this project. So no words for this. So thank you very much for your attention. I think that we don't have time for questions because I have been so slow. I try to speak slow for making myself more understandable. And thank you very much. Don't worry, this is not a QR address. I'm not asking you for money. It's just my details. So thank you very much.